Check it out. Come and check us out. If we think this is sport, come see what we about. Check it out. Come and check us out. If we think this is sport, come see what we about.
Jay-Z in a Nets jersey. Reggie got Indiana. And he was
so you can see how everybody
Congratulations, Mr. President.
It's crazy how he was making the cuts, making it.
Why is he not better than him?
So everybody take a seat. We think it's sports, but sometimes we don't know. We asking that.
I guess it's welcome back. I guess I can say that. But this is what, episode 90, bro. This is episode 90. Crazy. I guess it's a semi-milestone. We got 10 more to get to 100. I guess we talk more about that. But we got Pre-Chair. We got Box here again. Shane Falco as we coined him last week. Shane Falco from the replacements. How you feeling, Box?
It's absolutely shady that I'm being called Shane Falco. But I watched the movie this week and he fired.
It's a good movie.
It is. It's a great movie.
It's a good movie. Shout out to Keanu.
He was bad acting, but the movie was good.
He came in when the boys what was it? What was they boycotting?
NFL lockout. It
was a lockout.
Yeah. It was a lockout.
Shout out Shane Falco. But
Absolutely not.
What's good, Preach? You good? You on? Make sure everything good, man. Put his ducks in a row. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, man. Shout out to people who do that, man. Make sure everything good. But which I want to start with. I got a lot of ways we can go. What do you mean? He the richest man in the world.
I thought Bezos was.
No, it's Elon Musk. Come on, Sam.
But it ain't just him though.
Come on,
that's the issue is people say the issue was people, Jeff Bezos, everybody been talking about the issue is saying that it's not just him. They think, Jeff Bezos think it's a China thing, like China.
Yeah, but they in some competition though. That's some competition to try to be the richest man in the world.
Yeah, people
don't listen to Jeff Bezos. But I don't know. But I guess this is my initial thing. I guess his thing is that he believes Twitter and all these social media, apps is pretty much trying to get rid of free speech. They're trying to, amend the was it the First Amendment? Is the First Amendment free speech? Is the First Amendment, right? They trying to, pretty much modify the First Amendment. So I guess this is his way of, whatever's happening on Twitter. I guess Twitter got some type of, I forgot what the function is. It's some type of function on Twitter where, it's pretty much censoring people. And he don't want that. He want to unlock that. I guess like everybody who's banned off Twitter can have the opportunity to come back. All that type of censorship that all these social medias have been taken from the, I guess the far left, or if you want to, the super liberals or the, those type of people. He trying to take it back from that extreme and I guess center it. That's the most positive view from it. Now you got your tinfoil hats and your conspiracy people saying all different type of stuff. But I never heard the China thing, but from what I get from it, from my, I guess, sources, is like he trying to uncensor Twitter.
He said his position was that he think Twitter overreacted to Trump.
Yeah.
So he bought it? Like, that's like insane.
Trump wasn't even the first one. It was really the first. The first one was really Alex Jones. If y'all know who Alex Jones is.
Yeah, I know Alex Jones.
Alex Jones was the first one who they really went after as far as Twitter, banning him and shadow banning him and all that type of stuff. But then it trickled down, obviously.
Too, though.
Yeah, I mean, then it.
Remember Kanye?
A lot of people was.
Yeah, they made a lot of people.
But yeah, he's saying that he don't like that. I mean, he don't like that. He's gonna try to correct it.
So
He wants to be free.
this is why people who got a lot of money, like this is why they need to be taxed. Because it's like that is the most insane thing I've ever heard. You're listen to that. Because Twitter is doing too much, I'm going to buy it and undo what they just did. That's insane. For $44 billion, he needs to be taxed. He honestly needs to be. They need to tax their money, like, because that's like you're just playing at this point. Like you have too much money, too, bro.
Which is crazy.
But it's no different. But Sam, it's no different than if.
No.
Say you had bread. Say you had bread. You didn't have billions. You have millions, right?
Bring it.
And you go and you say you have millions, right?
No, not
and
millions.
You go into.
Go lower. Make it plain for like regular
millions.
I'm saying regular, like a medium house income. A medium house income, which is like
no. I'm trying to make it because it's not. That's not. I'm not. I'm trying to make it so like if you because Elon Musk didn't always have billions. He didn't grow up into billions.
True, he did.
He earned his billions. So if you earn your millions, right?
By lying.
And if you however he got it, right? Shout out to Tesla. I'm gonna get one. Shout out to Tesla.
Really? It's a bad car. It's actually a bad car, y'all.
I'm gonna get one.
I want the truck.
And you get millions. They say you walk into a Starbucks or whatever, and they acting funny towards you. They trying to be like, yo, we don't like people who wear caps. You can't wear that hat in here. And you get on your tough stuff. You like, yo, I'm about to buy this Starbucks. You don't know? Do you know who I am? I'm about to buy this Starbucks. And you buy the Starbucks, and you start running it your way.
But that's
what's
insane.
the difference between that?
That's insane, right? Like it's one thing.
How is that insane?
No. It's one thing if you say like I'll give you this. If you say I'm young and something happened at a Starbucks or I went to the Gucci store or something like that.
Whatever.
Like, if something like that happened, you were young and then it's like boom, 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 boom. I'm rich now. I'm about to buy this to show whatever. That's something different. This is not the same thing. Elon Musk was already the richest person in the world. He felt the way about Twitter, so he said, "I'm going to spend $44 billion." Like what I'm saying is make it palatable to us. Like so, if I go to a restaurant. And the restaurant is not like the food is not good. Box, are you going to buy a restaurant or make another restaurant just to like come on? Is that what we doing now?
If you sitting on 100 M's, if you sitting on 50 million, why not? If you sitting on 5 million,
are you doing that, Box?
I think it comes down to the choice of how you flex your power. So like for me, for example, if I go into a restaurant and like somebody tripping and maybe I know the owner, I might call the owner like, yo, bro, your employees is tripping. Come help me out. It just depends how you flex your power. Now, Elon Musk, it started off as I'm gonna try to buy Twitter for $46 million. And it was just like, whatever. And then 3 days later, because when he first said it, the Twitter dude like, we not selling. I don't want to sell. But then he got the offer and it's like, oh, you got to give me 44 billion? Yeah, and he took it. But let's be honest, Elon Musk not to be running the day-to-day on Twitter.
Bro, he worth like 300 billion, bro. What is 43? Yeah. But you saying 44, he worth 300 billion.
I agree. That's why I said they should be taxed. That's number one. And number two, and more importantly, what I said was, that's like okay, just another example, we can move on. Box was upset about hashtag football, right?
Yep.
He was upset about the football situation and about the coaching and all that. Yo, but what I'm saying is Box gonna open up a school and then just have a football team? Like he's not like we got like that's insane, y'all.
But if it was a private school, he could have bought it.
Oh my God! Now he Marcus Garvey.
If it was a private school, he could have bought it.
What's his name?
Hire a coach.
Dr. Umar. Shout out to Dr. Umar, man. Now he Umar Johnson, y'all.
But he could do that, bro. Shout out to all the people who can do that. He can do that.
Umar had the crowd from, bro. Umar ain't having like that. He had the crowd from for that.
And he's still in the school.
Still not up.
I mean,
shout out to Umar though.
Nah, he be fresh every time you see him. He got the fresh cut.
Is that shout out to Umar? He fake? Oh, come on.
All I'm gonna say is this is some little inside information. All I'm gonna say is, Cuz had me in Buffalo looking for a school. On God, bro. I was in Buffalo looking at a school for Umar Johnson, bro.
He found the school though.
Oh God, bro.
He found the school though, bro.
Here?
That's all I'm saying.
No, he found it's in Philadelphia.
Oh,
shout out to Umar. We bringing him for positive shit. Shout out to Umar.
All right. My bad.
Shout out to Umar. No, I'm saying.
Shout out to Umar.
I like Umar.
I was out here trying to make it context and stuff. But hey, what it is. But I got a question. Shout out to Umar. If he comes, I might see him. Shout him out. But I got a question. We talking about Twitter, Elon Musk buying Twitter, I guess, and Sam thinking, I don't know if it's scam. I don't know what he think it is, but what's the biggest scam y'all ever pulled off? Y'all got a scam. What's the biggest scam y'all ever put without I guess, I mean, what's the biggest scam you ever put off? Nobody, who listening?
No, nah, it's quiet.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you would have to, because I'm not. So I don't like. What does that mean though?
What's the biggest? I mean, whatever you want it to mean.
I don't think I've
whatever you consider a scam.
I was good at everybody hear that. I was good at I'm able to keep a straight face and tell a half truth. I'm not gonna say a lie, but like a half truth. I've done what I'm saying. My scams is like I've done that and like kept it going like too far. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done it and kept that half truth like too far where somebody honestly
is it still going right now?
It might or may not still be going on right now. But I'm not gonna say it because it may or may not. But I've been able to do that where people like I really believe you. Like so I'll say put it that way.
I may or may not have been a part of a grade scandal at a certain private school. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God! Yo, Box Holland! Yo, Box Holland! Yo, Box Holland, y'all! Yo, We the Parents is wildin'. You gotta hear this? Yo, We the Parents! This is We the Parents! We the Parents! Box, you gotta chill, bro.
A grade scandal.
That's crazy.
I said may or may not. I said may. I don't know.
We
That's
the
all I'm
Parents.
saying. I don't know.
Crazy. Yo.
I thought mine are y'all boys started half truths and doing private school. He tried to buy a private school already. We already talking about that. He just said that.
I didn't try. I don't know.
But I just had my honeymoon recently, and I may not have. I had to get a vaccine. I had to get a vaccination card. I'm gonna say that. I had to get a vaccination card to get on the boat.
Right.
And I happened to get one.
Okay.
How I got it. And also, we happen to have, liquor on the boat as well. Like
but everybody does that. Yeah.
We smuggle liquor. So I guess that's my biggest scam. I bought fake vax cards and we smuggle liquor on the boat.
Oh, when I was younger, I wouldn't say a child. I mean, I guess I was a part of a whole scam with my family. Like not just my immediate family. Like
what?
Aunts, a scam with my like family, my aunts, uncles, like the whole nine. When we went to Orlando, like all of us, it was like maybe like 200. It was mad of us for some reason. And like the little timeshares that they used to do, so you could get like $100 or something like that. We might have done like 1,000 of them. Like when I look back on it, we probably did more timeshares than we actually like had fun. Like, I mean, and granted, that was fun, but it was like, you can't be family or something like that. So like I would see like my aunt walk past me and we can't say nothing. So you just like, so you just look down. Like, or cause it's like, it was just stupid stuff. Like, cause they would go in and we would go in, but you would get money. Like you would get like free stuff. So man, we was in them timeshares or whatever them things called the whole day getting free stuff, bro. It was crazy. Like it was nuts. It was crazy.
Y'all never did any pyramid schemes? Y'all ain't was a part of the We Should Be War Ventures or
no?
What's the other one?
World Ventures was the worst. I think
another one right after World Ventures.
I forgot, but I think I took World Ventures down though. I think I did.
You think you took them down?
Every time they showed the video to somebody, I was just like, "Yo, like this is a lie." Like I'm like, this is the biggest scam. Nothing ever.
It was another one that just hit the city last year. What's the other one that hit the city?
I don't know.
The one with the stock market and stuff.
Oh, some X.
Forex.
Yeah, Forex. Yeah,
Forex. I mean, I don't know.
No, they was at the shop wilding like, bro. Like this is a scam, y'all. Like it's a legit scam.
Yeah,
like he's like, yo, I don't get it.
Nah. I don't know. I guess it's a type of personality. Like, you know what I mean? Quick money. I don't know. But yeah, fake back card, that's my biggest one.
I may or may not have done what I said.
That's crazy.
Yo,
That's wild. That is wild. I ain't gonna
Yo, Box is wild.
That's kind of
y'all been watching any TV?
I don't watch it wintertime. I watch wintertime. That joke is hilarious. I guess everybody mad about it now though. Jerry West is suing them because he said they depicted him as some crazy drunk white dude, and he's not.
He is wilding. Him breaking the trophy, him breaking everything, him sleeping in his penthouse with his drawers on, mad with his whitey tights.
Bro. But they said it's loosely based though. I mean, it's not like,
but
it's a
HBO
book.
is doubling down though.
Yeah,
HBO said, "Yo, this is we got some real." They said they got some real hard research, some real cold facts, and we dramatized. It is dramatized, but it's based on real stuff.
I'm not saying this, but like, I'm like, they're like, the games is lies. Like, we can look up the facts about the games that was in that they like put like points was different. Like, so it's not. It is loosely based on it. I'm not saying they don't have information, but it's like, I mean, they probably like, because they said that one of the things is the characters needed the extra oomph to kind of make them a little bit more, whatever. That's what I think one of the showrunners was saying.
To make it a show, you gotta make it a show.
Terrible anyway. Dude who played Matt Johnson like 5'9". It's just it's bad casting all the way around.
Yeah.
So he's acting good,
but it's hard to find somebody that's 6'9" though that can act.
Yeah.
Like Kareem, like I think the dude was like 6'7". It's like, I mean, like, what is there?
They do a good job though.
Yeah, they try. Yeah, they shoot him up.
Yeah, shoot him up. Yeah,
is it a 7-foot actor out there that's good? I don't know. I mean, like, what? I don't. You wouldn't know who would that be?
I got a question. Have y'all watched? Have you and your lady watched Ultimatum?
I did. She was. I was hooked. I watched. She was actually cooking, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, I think I'm gonna just keep going. Like, yeah, I'm kind of gonna leave you, cause it was like, yo, this is wild. Like, I just got hooked. But you know what's crazy? I watched it all straight, boom, and I literally stopped at the last episode, like the reunion. I have not watched a reunion literally in like weeks.
I don't
know what happened.
Mine's kind of different. Mine's is I watched the first episode. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Then my wife, she watched all the middle ones. It's on Netflix. She watched all the middle ones. But then I was like, I just assumed. I asked her. I was just sitting. I was like, which relationship you think is fake? I just randomly asked her that. She was like, well, I don't think like that. I don't think none of them fake. I just assume none of them fake. And I was like,
oh, that's horse.
I don't know. And then
that was fake.
I watched the reunion. I said, yo,
I didn't see the reunion.
This might be the fake. I don't know. You gotta watch.
You think the whole show is fake?
I think this is my opinion. I could be very wrong.
The tall dude and light skinned girl, I forget their names.
All of it.
All of it's fake?
Because when I watched the last two episodes. True. I watched the last episode and I said, I don't know. I think there's Kobe. I think Kobe and Madeline, I think they kind of fake. I don't know. Because I don't understand. I just thought, I was like, I don't know.
Madeline, the white girl, right?
White girl in the dude, because he didn't change at all. He's the same guy.
Like, literally did not change. First of all, the beginning episode, Cuz said I want to have children. The girl said I don't want to have children. Somebody gets married. This nigga married her. Then first of all, during the whole thing, he like, yo, I'm gonna pick you. Somebody else picked that person. He like, I'm gonna pick you. And then all of a sudden, he just marries. Like, I knew it was fake then. I knew it was fake. It's a fake. It's like,
you gotta watch.
Let's say this.
Reunion,
the premise
bro.
of the show is like I think 8 couples or 6 couples come together and they all get an ultimatum. Or the one partner gives the other partner an ultimatum, like, either you're gonna marry me or you're not. And you come together, and the whole idea is you go with the other, like, so you pick other people, so you're with them for 3 weeks, y'all together, and through that you figure out what you need from the other person or whatever. Y'all come back together and see if y'all gonna get married or not. Before they even do that, dude marries the one girl, which was like, okay, whatever. He like, okay, this is the person
that makes sense, because nobody's gonna pick her. Nobody's gonna pick
because dude already said she was ugly. Nobody's gonna pick her.
Nobody's picking her.
So he was like, the one
he said, I'm not attracted. He said, I'm not attracted.
He said he was ugly. So she was upset about that. So
nobody's attracted to her, by the way.
So she wasn't gonna get picked. So dude was like, I know who I want to be. I want to be with you. So everybody was like, oh my god, amazing. Then out of nowhere, the one dude who was the sleaziest, telling girls, oh, I'm gonna pick you. He wanted to have a baby. The girl didn't want to have a baby. Like, it was a mess. The relationship was a legit mess. And this nigga just marries her. They start wilding on cuz, oh, you fake as hell. Yo, it was crazy. It's crazy.
You gotta watch the reunion, bro.
I'm not watching.
I don't want to, bro. The reunion. You
can spoil it for me. I don't care.
Bro, you know the couple that we thought was gonna be like in bliss.
The light skinned girl and the like the real high yellow dude.
Yeah.
And the girl.
No.
They didn't get together?
No.
Are you
No,
serious?
she went back to Cuz.
She did not go
She
back
went
to
back.
Cuz. Shut the
Yo,
fuck up.
Sam, listen to me.
The nigga that beat
She
her?
went back.
On television. He actually hit her. No, you remember that? You know what I'm talking about? You talking about the tall dude?
I didn't watch. Yeah, the tall dude.
He's
Zay
a
or
party
whatever his name
promoter.
is.
Yeah, party promoter dude.
Yeah.
He can't talk.
She went back. So instead of them doing what they had to do,
they had a fight on national television.
She
or
went
Netflix.
back to him. She went back
She
to
did
him,
not go
bro.
back to him.
She went back to him, and dude is by himself. Light skinned dude by himself.
Oh my God, he didn't go with the girl.
His ex girl got a whole new dude that's in
On
love
the
with
show?
her. No, not on the show. She just got some dude that she in love
Oh,
with.
it's a mess.
Madeline and Kobe, the one white girl.
I saw they got married.
She pregnant.
By him?
Yes. Sam,
She
listen
just
to me.
said she didn't want to have kids.
Sam, no, not her, not that one. The
Oh,
other
you talking
one.
about Madeline? Madeline, the one that was with the tall dude, the tall black dude.
They still going strong. He went back to his girl. He went back to his girl.
Okay,
the one girl.
He hated her.
But listen to me. This is the kicker. The one girl that went with Zay, she's gay.
Shut up, bro. Shut the fuck.
She don't go in the Zay or the dude that she was in love with during the show. She got a girlfriend now.
I thought you said they got back together.
Or yes, now the reunion came. They not together no more. Now she got a girlfriend.
Oh my God!
Damn.
Are you serious?
Damn, bro, this is some fairy tale
it
stuff.
is. That's
bruh.
insane. That's the most insane I ever. That
It was
Brad, you are lying.
Sam, she was like, okay, she's like, I haven't been with nobody else besides Zay, but one other person, and she's the best. She's the best person I ever been. I'm like, yo, what y'all kill me with this, bro? I can't watch this anymore. After that, I said, I looked at Sean. She so into it. I said, yeah, I'm getting up. I can't watch this no more. I said, I can't watch this no more.
I didn't watch. I
said, this is fake.
Yeah,
I said I can't watch it anymore.
I did. After I was entertained up until a point, and then I just like I don't have to. I don't care about their lives anymore, so I just stopped watching it. I literally stopped watching it.
And they all look too good. They all looked perfect. You gotta watch it. You just watch
ridiculous.
it. Just click it.
I knew it was fake. I'm not clicking it.
It's like, yo, this is just. I don't know. It was just too. I don't know. It was just too much. It was just.
I'm shocked Sierra hasn't said nothing about it.
Y'all watch
It's fake to me.
Are y'all watching anything else?
Now that's I'm probably the one saying it's fake, but I just me. We watching. We just finished. No, I'm not watching nothing else. We finally finished Bridgerton.
I finished it. Yeah.
But I'm not watching anything else. I'm just watching basketball, playoff basketball.
Did you watch anything, Box?
Nah, I watch Winning Time. I like sports stuff. So I watch Bomani Jones' new joint, the HBO joint.
You watch that?
Game Theory.
How was that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all right.
Quiet.
It's all right. I mean, I like Bomani Jones. I listen to his pod, so I'm used to him. So that that's solid for me. And I was linked in with this. I watched Justice League, Young Justice. I watched the Young Justice show. Nobody else out there. That joint fire, but that's it. I'm gonna watch this ultimatum joint. This joint sound nuts. I'm gonna watch it.
Yo, I was out with what was I out with? Oh, it was like a brunch. It was my girl coworkers. That's another story. But I don't want to do that because she's listening. But anyways,
hello.
They was all talking about anime, like real heavy.
Anime.
And I know y'all like watch anime. I forget. I don't know if it's a specific show because Homeboy was like, I think he was like telling them, he cool. But he was like telling us like, anime is really like a majority of black people really watch it. He was saying that, and it's a specific anime. I don't know what it is, but they say it's a couple animes that's real nice out right now. I don't know if y'all know the names of it. Do y'all know what he's talking about?
Demon Slayer, Fire.
I think it might be that one.
Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan is one of those joints that everybody on.
It was like I felt left out. I was like me, my girl, and maybe one other person. It was like 9 people at the table
Talking about it.
Yeah, it was like y'all niggas wildin'. Hey, am I missing? But clearly,
it's a new black one. It's a new black one.
Like
Black Sand. Black Sand or something like that. Is it called? They was on Shark Tank. That joint. They was on Shark Tank. They was on Breakfast Club. I think it's called Black Sand. I could be wrong. I could look it up, but I didn't watch that one yet. But it's a new one that's owned and made by a black couple or something like that. So they get pub. I might check it out too.
I ain't heavy in anime like that, but yeah, I watch some.
Yeah, if it stick to me, I like anime. If it stick to stick. This is my last thing, I guess, of culture. Have y'all noticed Joe Biden being senile. Yeah. I see his videos.
I
He
think
was
Joe
seeing
Biden.
out when he got elected.
Yeah, and he's pissing me off.
But how bad is it? It's like, yo, it's really bad now. But y'all see the fake handshake?
Yeah, he pissing me off because he's
this man went to go handshake nobody, bro. That's like was crazy.
He 80 years old,
Oh,
in this conflict with Russia, like he's just making it worse. Like
Bro,
all his rhetoric is just like, just be quiet, bro. I understand we have to be strong. I'm not against that, but you just talking, bro. Like you're not making sense. Like he just saying stuff. This is genocide. No, it's not. You don't have to label. It's not. It's just not genocide. It's not. It's not what it is.
Bro, I just read Malcolm Gladwell's new book, Bomber Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
What we did in World War II to Japan.
I'm trying to like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, we gotta stop this nonsense narrative, bro.
What is what's his name? The general,
like,
bro.
This is not like this is war. It's not genocide.
When they made the napalm bomb, we made the napalms, bro. Cause the general, I forgot his name. He bombed 67 cities,
bro.
And it was like the most. Then they dropped the nuke.
Yeah, it was violent. Now I will say that
I was like, yo,
I was just about to say that we were heavily provoked. They definitely just like wild out on us at Pearl Harbor. So
it was hurt.
But
I'm not saying
yeah, they definitely.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm saying I forgot the general.
I'm just.
It's never been done.
But he was
never been done before, ever. It has not been done
since.
That's how you know it was crazy. That's how you know it was crazy. That has not been done since.
Yo, they were so shocked.
It was the deadliest conflict in humans. Yo, it went.
When they watched what the nuke did, they were surprised.
That conversation was nuts. Can you imagine a conversation with all the elected officials, all the generals, and it's like, yo, I think we should nuke them. Whoa! Right. Nobody say, yo, we're wild.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. If y'all read that book,
nobody said that.
The nuke was like, it was overkill. Like he already did it with the napalms. The napalms, he literally obliterated 67 cities, and like burnt cattle on fire.
Yes.
The nuke was just like. Even extra like unnecessariness.
Even
bruh.
to this day, we are Japan's defense. Like that is, we literally obliterated a country to the point where we have to fight for them. That is insane, y'all. That's like you get in a fight on the street and you whip somebody so bad that for the rest of their lives you're fighting their battles. That's crazy, yo. That's literally insane.
They didn't know what the nuke was gonna do. That's what made it crazy. They signed off on it like, yo, we about to drop it. We did some tests, but we have no idea what's about to happen. And then they did it. It was like, oh, that's big. And nuke hasn't been dropped since.
I mean, hopefully never be dropped again. I'm trying to think of the guy name. Here we go. That's his name? This him?
It's not MacArthur, is it?
Nah, it's not MacArthur. It's that's not. I can't find it. Oh well.
What are you looking for?
The guy, because the book, because it's a good book, because the good book is the book, because we was technically not losing the war, but we wasn't effective in the beginning, because the guy, the original general that went over there is a part of the bomber mafia. He was trying to like precision bombing, like he wasn't trying to kill a lot of people. He was trying to kill like go after places, like main factories, main pipelines, and blah blah blah. But it wasn't working because the precision bombing, it was just flawed through and through. It was just flawed.
We didn't have the technology then, though.
Not at the time. Yeah, he was just. It was a lot of people was just a lot of people was just getting killed. A lot of American soldiers getting killed. So they brought in the other general. He said, "Yo," he tried to do the similar things, and he said, "Yo, I got to make something happen before they try to replace me." And he said, "Yo, we gonna come down as low as we can, and we gonna drop 1 billion napalms, bro, and they obliterate cities, bro, just burnt cities." Bro, I was like, yo, so it's like, I guess the book is like, what side is you on? Are you on the side of the guy who's not trying to? But the guy who's not trying to. I'm talking about, yes, both of them are on the side of America, but the side that is not trying to murder women and kids and children and all that type of stuff. Like everybody in all cities.
All is fair
or
in
the
war.
side. Yeah, it's war, but it was like he was trying to have war without trying to.
You can't.
He was like Chris. He was like, but his base was like, but it was different. If you read the book,
it was Christian. Because that's not war.
I'm not
Holy
saying
wars are bad wars, y'all.
I'm not saying. I'm saying it was. He was not. He didn't have a stomach to just go.
He should be a
kill
general.
hundreds of thousands of people.
He should be a general.
And they brought a no general and
he was wrong. He should have never been a general.
That's
the general I want. He was wild.
It was too extreme, though. It was too extreme.
It is.
It was the guy who was not trying to do it,
and we lost.
And it's the guy who did not care. He's
maybe it is somewhere in the middle, but I will say
respect the Japanese whoever lost their life as well.
What he did in Hiroshima is what stopped everything. It did stop the war, y'all.
But I'm trying to think of the dude's name because
it put everybody on notice.
It stopped the war, and America is literally the
superpower.
Yeah, we're superpower because of that. Because we are willing to go a length that you might not be willing to go. Because nukes at that point is mutually assured destruction. Everybody's just gonna die. Like once you hit that button, everybody. Rad, just move on. Like we'll figure it out. Yeah, you're not gonna find it.
Because I want to say the two generals' name because one philosophy was like war should be, you should try to end it. It should be as brutal as possible and end as quick as possible. When you do the way the first one was doing it, it stretches the war out longer, and it's like now it's a 10-year war. 10-year war now. Super casualties is what makes the more casualties. How long the war is. If you come and no, not Marshall. If you come and really just just be as brutal as you can and get the war over as quick as you can. Let me say less casualties.
Omar Bradley, no. Mark Clark,
no.
Eisenhower, Douglas MacArthur, George Marshall, George Patton. Okay, move on. All right, what was you gonna say about?
I just want to say, bro. Right now on the Joe Biden thing, I think the Republicans go in the White House, bro. It's bad on the Democratic side. Joe Biden look terrible. Kamala quiet. She don't say nothing.
I don't say nothing.
It's just it's weird. It's mad weird. It's just really weird in the White House.
I got up. It's two. It's the first one. The guy who was mad strategic about strategic bombing was Hayward Hansel, Major General Hayward Hansel.
I heard of him.
And then the one who came and put a blaze to everything was Curtis LeMay.
Shout out
General
to
Curtis LeMay.
Shout out to LeMay.
Curtis LeMay.
But you know what? Matter of fact, I was talking to my cousin. My cousin said he was listening to the pod, and he was like, when Rat was going off, he was a Trump supporter and all that. He said, "Yo, y'all wilding," but he said, "Yo, y'all gotta chill." But
it was a jest. It was a jest.
But listen, maybe we need to shake it up with the Republicans, man. I don't know. No, but I'm fiscally conservative though. Like people and I've always been that way. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with everything with the Republicans, but certain things I do agree. But again, I'm just with the issues. Like we need to just focus on the issues at hand. Whatever the issues you have in your core group or your block, whatever, that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to vote for. So,
I think at some point, the goal is not the goal, but at some point, if you think about it, as you grow, as you get older, as you become more mature, you should become more conservative. Technically, right? Because as being younger, you understand being liberal, you want things to change, but. Yeah, you being liberal, but as you get older, you think like, oh, how I'm living and how things are, because if you make change when you're younger, when you're being more radical, when you're younger, being more radical changes, that's why usually the Democratic Party usually is younger. It's usually the liberals are usually younger, but conservatives are typically older because they want it. True though, because typically because conservatives want to keep things the same as they've been going. They don't want to have radical change. That's what liberals are. They want radical change, and conservatives typically be like, "Nah, it ain't the best, but it ain't how y'all want to change it. Ain't how we want to change it." I think we like keeping it how it is right here. We gonna make little incremental, small changes, but the Democratic Party want radical changes, bro. They want to do things that's shaking up the country.
I think socially, yes, but I'm saying as far as, but that's the thing though. So like, what does that mean? Okay, I don't want to get into politics this show. I think we just
the older you get, the more you like.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. I'm not disagreeing. That's why I don't want to.
I'm just saying, even fiscally, just
I agree with you.
Even financially, because as you get older, you get more money. Like more than likely, you're gonna have more money when you're older. You don't want to deal with more taxes. You don't want to talk about more taxes. What do you mean? I'm just getting my bread. I'm getting all my money coming into me when I'm getting older. I don't want to deal with more taxes. What are you talking about? But as you younger, you thinking, no, tax everybody. Everybody need to pay their fair share. You know what I'm saying? That's just the general how it goes.
The problem is it splits within parties anyway. So there's like conservative Democrats who are beholden to Democratic stuff.
Barack Obama was I guess a middle. He wasn't.
He did what he had to do to make both sides happy.
Yeah, he wasn't nothing. He was just black.
I'm just saying
he was a pleaser. He was a pleaser.
He just happened to be black. That's it.
I'm just saying he was not. He was more so of this. He was center. He's a centrist. He's a more of a center Democrat. He wasn't
the Eric Adams types.
Because he wasn't for gay. He wasn't for gay marriage until like he had to be. You know what I'm saying? Like Like he wasn't.
He didn't have to be.
I'm just saying. I mean, to win.
That was to win. That wasn't conservative though. That's very liberal. Gay marriage is a very liberal thing.
That's what I'm saying because I'm saying the Democratic Party was pushing that, so he switched it. But in 2008, when he started his campaign, he wasn't. So I'm saying like he wasn't. He switched a lot of his policies as he went along.
I mean, you got.
He didn't start off like that. He started off as a centrist.
But I'm saying like even in the Republicans, like the Tea Party, that's a far you're far over there. So that's why it's different factions, it's different variations. But I agree with the sentiment. What you said, I agree with the sentiment. Yes, as you get older, you do become more conservative to some degree, I guess.
Because you want the country to stay how you want it to stay.
Cory Booker for president, and I am with that.
He too stale. Man,
I'm never going for Booker. I'm sorry. He a politician. He a politician too.
They are. I'm not. That's what they are. I don't mind black people being in it though. I do agree with you, Box. Like I'm cool with Cory being president because white people are president and they suck too. So it's like if you can be black and suck. I think that's all I want. Fairness is actually being black and sucking and still being in great positions because that's what white people do all the time.
Cory not getting it though. They
don't need to get
Cory not getting it.
I'm not voting for.
They said Hillary coming back into the picture, but we move on. Let's move on.
That's unfortunate.
Hillary Trump 2 points. Hillary Trump 2.
Listen, we're not
Hillary Trump part 2.
No woman is becoming president.
Hillary
bro.
feeling good right now, bro. They said Hillary feeling good right now.
America is not ready for a woman to be president. They've already said that. Like we've already litigated that.
Bro, what are you talking about? They're
not.
They're a heartbeat away from
Kamala
not being a president. What are you talking about?
I can put. Listen, I'm telling you now. First of all, Hillary Clinton is 10 times more qualified than Kamala Harris. It's not even close. It's literally not close, especially against the world.
The chance to be the president tomorrow.
Listen, okay,
literally.
yes. In that, if you said in that situation. But
she does.
Yes, I agree. I'm not this obviously, but I'm just saying as far as Hillary, like if anybody could be president as a woman, it would be Hillary Clinton. Literally, it would be. But women said
Kamala ain't winning no election.
We just don't like women like that, y'all. That's what women said, not men. Well,
Kamala
Kamala
can't win an election.
Yeah, because women will not vote for her. That's what, like white women will not vote for her. They don't believe in her.
I think the only woman,
they don't. They believe in men should be in power for whatever reason.
Kamala ain't winning no election. That's only for that.
I may or may not agree with them, but hey.
Let's get to sports. This is a sports show, right? This is a sports show. Let's talk about sports. NBA playoffs are happening right now. Let's talk with the big obvious one. Brooklyn Nets got swept. Celtics swept them boys. KD, he had a better game. Kyrie was up and down. Ben Simmons didn't play, but what's your thoughts on the Brooklyn Nets game? What's your thoughts on the series? And then later on we could talk about the actual Nets. What's your thought on the series?
I'm a Ben Simmons fan, but I gotta say this: I'm down on him as I've ever been before. I read
to the party.
Listen, I read the article today. They said he woke up.
Yes.
The day he was supposed to play.
Yes.
It had a mental block and his back started hurting. I was like,
yes.
What?
Yo, I was about to. What? I meant to send that to the group. He did. I swear, I meant to send this article to the group, but shout out to our podcast, other host Mike. Shout out to Mike. Mike is doing what he's doing. He hasn't been on the show, but I know how Mike is serious about mental health, so I didn't want to trigger him. But I was about to send that to the group and it was like, yo, y'all know what we call this? We call this a straight hoe. Like, that's what we used to call that. That's what that is. And it's another word.
He said he had a mental block that his back started hurting?
Bro, he met with the team.
I took a picture of it,
Rich Paul flew to Philly to meet with the team to tell them that Ben woke up this morning.
Yo, Rich Paul needs to drop. We need to.
Ben Simmons told. Let me read this. Ben Simmons. I took a picture of it because I was about to send it to you. Ben Simmons told Nets leadership that a mental block for him to play is creating stress as a trigger point for his back issues. Nets players and coaches wanted Simmons to show resolve and play in the series, even if it was for limited minutes. And then they just dogged him in the rest of the drink. Like he literally said that.
Rich Paul need to drop him. He need to get dropped, bro.
He do.
Rich Paul, because it's not looking good for him, bro. Because one, he's trying to get this $20 million back for not playing. Two, he didn't want to play game 3 because he was hoping they won. Once they lost,
pressure.
He's like, oh, it's pressure because if we get swept, it's gonna be like, oh, Ben Simmons back. And I guess,
but
bro,
it's not.
It's sad,
nobody
bro.
cares about Ben Simmons, bro. He's a
Bro,
clown.
and bro, it's
I'm
bad.
a fan of his, bro. He's
It's bad, bro.
I
I've
couldn't
never seen this
believe what
before,
I was
bro.
reading. I was reading it like, bro, you a grown man. What?
Legit.
You woke, bro. They say he woke up Monday morning. He was supposed to play. He was good. He had been playing it the whole week. He woke up in the morning like, I'm not playing.
It's that millennial stuff, bro.
Playing.
He's a clown.
Is it millennial? What's the one after that? It's that social media babies.
I think he got the yips. Like
that Gen Z. That's that Gen Z stuff.
What was the other Philly kid? Maybe
like
Markel
Fultz.
Like Markel Fultz.
Markel
Fultz. He literally they said he couldn't shoot the ball. Like he was scared. Like what are you doing? Shoot the ball, bro. Like just shoot, nigga. Like Ben Simmons is wilding. Like honestly, if I'm Brooklyn, I'm not paying you, bro. Like that's not a diagnose. That's not. What is that? Like what
the
are
fact
you?
That, the fact that they was able to trade Cuz, the fact that they was able to trade Cuz is amazing.
You're not writing. You're not writing anything. You are not writing anything. You're not an artist. You are playing basketball. We're mental block to do what? To run? You can't run.
Y'all think he ever gonna play? So y'all think he ever gonna play again?
I don't know.
So the question is, do y'all think he ever gonna play again?
I don't know no more.
I would package him and Kyrie.
I don't know no more.
Oh, let's
nobody's trading for him again. No, it's over.
Let's get on this.
He's never ever getting traded again. There's no way. How can you do it?
Brooklyn, I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
Brooklyn should trade Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons as a package deal immediately.
For what?
I don't know.
Ben Simmons has no trade value.
He has zero trade value, bro.
That's why you package him with Kyrie Irving. Give them both the crazy ones.
Nobody's trading for Ben Simmons.
And Kyrie got a player option, bro. It's over, bro. It's over.
Yeah.
It's not over. You can trade Kyrie Irving.
You can't.
They're gonna sign him.
He got to opt in. He got to opt in, and he got to agree to it. And then KD going,
you not trade Kyrie, bro. That's his best friend. It's over.
You gonna trade KD too?
Listen. When you look at Cuz and he talking about Ramadan and this nigga not shooting, he not doing that, bro. You can go home, bro.
Come on, bro.
I'm sure Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant was friends. I'm sure they were.
Nah, I don't think they were.
I mean, okay, maybe not, but
I like Kyrie, KB is
Dwayne Wade and LeBron James was supposed to be close. Nigga just left him, bro. He got out of Dodge. Like you can leave your friend.
Bro. He told him, bro. He told him.
I'm not saying he didn't tell him. I'm just saying, like Kyrie Irving, even though he had that blow up in the first game, and you know what? Now that
they should have won that game. They should have won that game. If they won that game, the series is different.
I agree with that, and I take that back. I think that's what Kyrie. For me, and I've always said this, Kyrie is overrated. I think he's a very skilled player. He's a very talented player. But the issue with Kyrie Irving is it like in a series like that, it is that one game. Like that's actually who he is. What he showed is who he is. He's not terrible, but like when it comes down to it, sometimes he does fold or he does shy away or he doesn't take the moment. That blow up game was like that's the game you count on. He wins that game, y'all win. And then really you count on Kevin Durant, like Kevin Durant and everybody. Listen, Kevin Durant.
But KD was bad the first couple games.
No, KD has no excuse. He was awful, terrible.
KD was bad.
We gotta, to be honest, people like I don't know why everybody Kevin Durant is his top 10 player all time. Like I'm like, yeah, I don't see this.
He's not top 10.
That's what they say.
He's top 20. He's top 20.
They say Kevin Durant. Is Kevin Durant better than Shaq?
No,
he's not. Not even close. It's not. It's literally not. I don't even think it's close.
He's not better than Shaq.
Like, in my opinion.
But he better than I think he better than like a Karl Malone. Chuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
He better than the James Harden.
Yeah.
It depends where you. It depends where you got him and Steph, right? Who is better between the two? Then that's where you see like, all right, where he at?
Is he better than Will?
No.
Hell no.
No, he's not better than Wilt.
Nah, no.
Yeah, he better than Dr. J.
He might be better than Dr. J.
Okay.
I don't think he's better than Steph Curry.
Oh, he on that level. He like where Dr. J at.
Is he better than
Most
Steph Curry?
alone, Dr. J's.
Nah, I think Steph all time is gonna be higher. That's the second best point guard of all time.
I believe
That's the second best point guard.
Who's the first best point guard?
Magic.
Yeah, he might be pushing Magic too.
I think the thing with Steph, I think is gonna push him ahead. Is Steph he's inarguable saying he's the best shooter of all time, and it's like not debatable.
But they say Kevin Durant's the best forward of all time. But besides,
the best scoring forward.
Besides LeBron James, I don't differentiate that. I don't. The scoring that is a.
No, that don't make sense. I don't like that.
It doesn't make sense when somebody is averaging the exact same points as you and more points. I hate that argument, y'all. He's not the best.
It's too.
What does that mean?
Where's KD at the top 5 small forwards all the time?
He got to be too. They say he's better than
too.
Larry Bird. That's what they say. He's better than Larry Bird.
He's not better than Larry Bird.
No, not better. He 3.
He 3. I'm saying Bill Simmons in his book. He said that he's a Boston fan to the core. He literally says that he's better than Larry Bird. I don't know why he says that. Maybe because of longevity. Maybe because of longevity and points.
KD.
But
he thought KD was going because at that point in the time KD was still right.
But I mean, I don't know. But the issue is but KD can still become better than Larry. I don't think he's better than Larry. No,
it's
now.
over. KD.
If he won another championship, I think he can definitely creep up.
He did another
Kevin Durant will never win another MVP. He will never win another championship.
He can win another championship. Yeah, it's possible.
Well, what team? Well, what team? Wow.
This team is possible.
Well, Ben Simmons doesn't want to play basketball anymore. Kyrie Irving is Ramadan. I don't even know.
Joe Harris come back.
He know that he did Ramadan.
So did Jaylen Brown. But if the pandemic doesn't have the pandemic, we assume it's not gonna happen next year. So no pandemic next year. Joe Harris come back. Ben Simmons, Jesus Christ.
If we're
hopefully
talking about Joe Harris, bro, you've already lost.
I'm just saying, just have a complete team. I'm talking about have a complete team next year. They have a chance. It's not.
It's quiet.
No, they have a chance.
Kevin
Durant. With KD and Kyrie, you got a shot. With KD and Kyrie, you got a championship shot.
No, you don't. No, you don't. We just seen it. We literally just seen it.
There was so much going against them. I'm not trying to. I am making excuses, but come on, bro.
They ain't played together the whole season.
Come on, bro.
Kevin,
they traded for Ben Simmons, who wowed out. It was just a lot of circumstance.
Yo, they got swept, y'all.
They got swept.
Like not.
Boston's good.
Listen, no, I'm not saying.
Good,
I agree.
Let's talk about Boston.
Boston is
talk
great.
about how good is Boston? Can they win the finals?
Boston might have an all-time defense. Like their defense is really good. Like their switchability, their wings, bro. They was running pick and roll going from Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart to Jason Tatum. It's like nobody on that team is you can pick out and say I'm gonna attack this person. Their defense is all-time great. Like their defense can be all-time great. And if Jason Tatum is the guy, he's the guy. I think they're gonna have a hard time with Milwaukee, but we'll see. We'll see with Milwaukee. It's gonna be.
You think they can beat Philly?
I'll say this.
I think they beat Philly in 5.
Yeah, I'm not. Because at the end of the day, Tobias Harris is actually not a good player. But I'll say this. I like this Boston team. I look at them like the 2011 Dallas Mavericks, and when I looked at this series against Brooklyn, it reminded me of when Dallas swept Kobe. Like it hurt, but like it was like, oh my God, they really just swept the Bean. Like Bean is leaving, it's over. Like it's crazy. But I look at them like that. Like they got Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Tatum, not literally the same player, but just the idea of having a lights out player. You can give him the ball at any moment. He can put the ball in the basket. He's gotten to that level. Like he's that player. He's not Kobe, but he's give me the ball. Don't worry about it. Like I can run an offense. I'm cool. I'm good. I can do whatever.
Yeah, he's complete offensively complete. He offensively complete.
Jaylen Brown.
And I'm guarding your best player.
Right, and I'm guarding your best player. I can get dirty. Jaylen Brown is doing good. Sometimes he got some little wild stuff to him. But Marcus Smart is playing out of his mind. Like he was the quintessential no, yes. But it's a lot of yes. It's a lot of yes now. It's like he's making the plays. Like, but you saw it last night or not? Was it last night when he stole the ball? When he got the ball and he was really supposed to just dribble the ball out, but then he did the left hand layup and Al Horford got the tip. It was a little Marcus
No,
Smart. No, don't do that. Just dribble the ball out, go to the free throw line, hit the free throws. The game's over. Instead of you doing all this, missed the layup, and it was like by the grace of God.
Or even a foul on KD. It was like, what are you doing?
Or him going for the steal. Or him going for the steal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
but it's not. Yeah. And then KD missed a free throw, but it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like,
he still got it. When he went for the steal behind him, and it was like you didn't have
Kyrie
to do that.
Yep. Kyrie hit the three. Yep.
It's just like Marcus Smart, play the way you've been playing, and big shout out to Udoka.
Yeah,
like he's been. Listen, Boston was deer in headlights in the beginning of the year. Yeah. He turned them around. They getting some great minutes. Peyton Pritchard, White, Al Horford, Fountain of Youth,
Grant Williams
playing hard. Pause. Theis.
Robert
back.
Yeah, it's. I can see them beating. I can see them beating Milwaukee, man. At the end of the day, Grayson Allen is not a good player, right? You know what I mean? Like that's how I look at it.
Giannis is a problem.
He is, but nobody can check him. Nobody can check Jason Tatum. He's a mismatch.
Yeah, but I think that the difference gonna be with this series is that KD not physical. Giannis is.
No, he is.
Giannis won all that,
and that's
Giannis
fine.
won all that physical play, and they gonna have to. Giannis at the peak of his powers right now.
KD had 40. They didn't win and wasn't close to winning. That wasn't like a close game. Really,
in this series, KD had bad games. I don't think Giannis averaging 35 and 15.
And he's going to average that, period.
Yeah, Giannis is a problem.
But you counting on Bobby Portis, like, bro, I don't know.
They got championship pedigree.
No, they do. I just think that Boston, the way that they're playing right now, I think they can take their game to another. I think they're the best team in the East right now. I can't say that.
So it's more. So this series is more about Boston, or more about the Celtics. I mean, more about the Nets.
Boston's good. I think it's more about Boston being good.
It's definitely still about Kevin Durant not playing well. He did not play well. He had a bad series.
He didn't play well, bro.
He had a bad series. He actually had a terrible series.
The last game, he was like 12 for 30, 12 for 32 or something like that. It was not
he had 4 bad games.
He was bad, bro.
4 bad games.
He wasn't himself. He wasn't himself.
He had 4 bad games.
So I think
they say it was too many minutes.
But it could potentially be because of the Boston Celtics defense. So we'll see.
Nah, nigga.
I'm interested to see if they do with Giannis.
Ain't that much defense in the world. Like I remember, like people try to bring up, what about the Detroit series? First of all, Kobe still scored 23, and second of all, he literally did not want to play with the person right next to him. Like they were fighting to the point where it was bad. And he didn't like Carmelo. Carmelo tried to talk to his wife. Like it was a wild. Like that
Pistons defense
was amazing. It was one of the best defenses of all time. I'm not saying it definitely stifled them.
I don't think the Celtics is this though. I don't think the Celtics.
No, not at all. I'm just saying, and that's the thing. They're not. But what I'm saying is, people talk about that series. They bring it up. So I have seen a great player stumble. Like Kobe did not have a great series. Shaq didn't. That was the finals, y'all, bro. This is like the first round. Like it's apples to oranges.
Moving on to his ex teammate, is James Harden washed?
Yeah, absolutely. Garbage.
What is James Harden now? Like, is he?
I thought what Embiid said was telling. I thought that was a telling point. When Embiid comes to the press conference and says, like, I need James Harden to be old James Harden, and I need Doc to get that out of him. That's Embiid saying, yo, bro, this is not what I thought we was trading for. I didn't think you was coming over to do this, bro. I don't know what the hell you doing out there. I can't do it myself, bro.
He can't put the ball in the hole no more.
He can't.
He can't score.
Yeah,
he don't got it.
He doesn't have it. Like, he's the quintessential person. When you go back to the park, and it was a cuz that was nice, but he just lost a step, and cuz is getting in you, bro. And you like, he's trying to turn it on. He's trying to do it. He actually is. You looking at him like, and he can get off on a little bit because he's savvy, but it's like
he's savvy.
But after y'all done, everybody sitting around, he leave. Cuz lost it, y'all. Cuz ain't got it no more. Cuz he ain't got it no more, y'all.
Bro,
he ain't got it, bro.
If Philly get through this, bro, Jimmy Butler and them gonna be up in, bro. James Harden, it's like
everybody got something to fight for. Drew Holiday gonna be up on him. Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. It don't matter who it is. So I think Philly done. I think it's Milwaukee Celtics. Them the two. That's only chance got it.
Right?
I think them the two. Them the two. Whoever went out of that gonna go to the finals.
Miami gonna beat Philly. I mean, because just Joel Embiid hurt. We always think that they get to this point, Joel Embiid get hurt. He can only do so much of this with shooting. And
Jimmy Butler out. Jimmy Butler got knee. Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry are both out right now.
Yeah, they are. And they
So-
could have throwing people today. So that's how bad it's got for them. So, you know,
If
All right.
Max Streets, yeah, it's just it's guys. It's guys.
So over on the West, do y'all anybody on the West? Y'all, yeah, is it Warriors or bust, or do y'all think? Because I mean, clearly the Suns might.
Your boy Bi, that's your boy. Bi, your boy.
Bi is my boy, but they literally they shouldn't be in this position. 1, 2, Booker's done. CP3 a lot. It's a lot on CP3 to do this.
Yo,
He
is
don't got. He can't do it.
crazy.
And what is Pelicans winning?
No, like the Grizzlies is about to lose. What is going on?
Yo,
I don't know. The
I'm
West is literally the Warriors or bust.
Yeah.
It's nobody else to me.
I love that.
I
I just love that. I'm a fan.
It's the Warriors or bust. There's nobody else that I can put any amount of trust in. Nobody got the pedigree over there. I mean, I guess the Suns, but Suns is hurt and CP3 old. Everybody else is too young, and I don't believe in them. Come on, I'm not about to believe in the Pelicans if they beat the Suns. Come on, what are we talking?
After last week's pod, I went and did the research.
Utah Jazz, that
in the playoff. Steph
now.
in the playoffs.
Yes, I said that. But my dark horse from a couple pods ago, I said Mavs has a chance. I said Mavs has a chance because I said Luka is a guy who can win games. Luka wins games, make big shots, and Brunson is a good number 2. Brunson's a good number 2.
I think
Brunson's as good as it. They can win it. They can win a series, bro. They can make a series interesting.
the league is changing. Utah is trash. I'm done with Utah.
Donovan Mitchell's gone. They're done. It's over. It's blow that up. They blown it up. Snyder might get fired too. Snyder fired. They blown that up. It's over.
Gobert's overrated.
I think the league is in transition right now because the old guard is actually like falling by the wayside in front of our eyes, and it's like because if you look at it's like I'm tripping in my mind because it's like Utah is like is Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, am I don't know. Like, is it me? Like, have I not just been watching? Did Jalen Brunson just take the leap of all leaps? Like, why is he
getting paid this offseason?
I know, but like, I guess like I gotta take a step back and be like, yo, maybe this is what it is. Like, I'm looking at Cat and I guess
Ant-Man.
Russell and Ant-Man, but it's like maybe they're actually taking the next step. Like we're watching.
But Memphis supposed to be that team the next step. Memphis really supposed to be the Detroit Pistons or the 76ers, the AI 76ers. That's who Memphis supposed to be that team.
Is what Memphis. I know Memphis was. I want to say fool's gold, but it's like they don't have anybody. Like they have good players.
Bane been balling.
I know Bane been balling, but like when you look at Bane, it's like, am I supposed to say that Bane is a top 30 player in basketball? I don't. Is that what we're saying? Like, because it's like John Morant, they have this great player, but it's like Jaren Jackson is heckling Jai. Like, he like this.
They have blue guys. They have blue guys and superstars.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. The league is in transition because we're looking at these players, and it's like, these are not the same players we've been naming for so many years. Like, this is a new crop of players. This is new talent. Sure. These are different people. Like, we're going to have to start saying, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just like, oh my God, PJ Tucker or James, like Jake, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like Jake Crowder used to be on all the teams. Wesley Matthews, like those were the glue guys that could pop out and have a game or two. They're not the names anymore. It's like new people. Like, what's the guy from the Heat? Gabe Vincent. Like, who the hell is Gabe Vincent? And why are you good? Like, why are you playing?
But I think it's telling. I think a lot of like we were just talking about Harden. Like Jason Tatum is better than James Harden.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna argue that. Nobody's arguing that. You know what I mean? Like somebody can say, "Yo, I'll take John Morant over James Harden." Yeah. Nobody gonna be like, "Nah, you bugging." No, I would take John Morant over James Harden. Like I'm dead serious.
I would take Jalen Green.
Not Jalen Green. I'll take Edwards though. I'll take Edwards. I don't know if I'm taking Edwards yet. I don't know if I'm taking Edwards yet.
I don't know if I'm taking Edwards. He up and down.
I would take Jordan Poole over James Harden.
Really? Ooh.
James Harden trash, bro. He can't get by nobody.
Yo, Jordan Poole get boogie, bro.
Jordan Poole nice. Jordan Poole nice.
James Harden's definitely not a top 20 player anymore. That's out. Like he's just not. He's not a top 20 player in basketball anymore.
I think the Warriors would love to see the Mavericks. I think the Warriors actually match up perfect with the Mavericks.
Is James Harden worse than Russell Westbrook?
No.
I don't know. Why?
James Harden. Yeah, James Harden's a good point guard. The issue is that James Harden was at a height so high, but James Harden is still a top 3 or 4 point guard in the NBA right now.
No, he's not. Hell no.
Yes, he is.
He's crazy as hell.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
What? Trae Young.
I put Trae.
I'm not Trae.
Trae Young is not better than James Harden right now.
He's not definitively. He's not definitively just
points
better.
a game.
No,
Crazy as hell.
Trae Young is James Harden-esque. It's
Trae Young,
James
Chris
Harden-esque.
Paul, John Morant, DeJounte Murray, Luka Doncic.
Oh, we're not doing all that.
It's a fact.
We're not doing all that. We're not
I'm taking
doing all that.
DeJounte Murray over James Harden any day of the week.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. He top 3-4. He top 3-4 point guard. If we put him in a point guard position, he top 3-4 point guard in the league.
He might be top.
That's me.
I don't know if he's top 4.
Top 10 point guard. You can't name 10 point guards better than James
Drew
Harden.
Holiday.
Bro, shut up. All right, y'all just
Cole
reaching
Anthony.
Y'all reaching.
I'm taking Cole Anthony.
Oh,
You got Steph, Luka, John Morant.
that's it.
Chris Paul over James Harden right now as a point guard.
I guess.
Chris Paul over James Harden. He can be 5. He can be 5. He's not top 3 or 4. He can be 5. I ain't taking.
You're not taking Drew Holiday, bro.
I am. I'm telling you who I'm taking. Yes, I am. I'm taking Marcus Smart.
I get.
No, you not, bro.
I think the Warriors will match up perfectly with the Mavericks, though. I think if the Warriors see the Mavericks in that Western Conference, that's perfect because Mavericks don't have a good big, and Warriors can play small. And then it's like it's Luka versus the Warriors small ball. And I'm taking the Warriors in that series.
I'm taking Luka. I'm taking Warriors against anybody in the West. Nobody can beat them. If they play in that game, nobody can beat them. They should have won. They should have swept Denver. You know what I'm saying? Draymond got fouled out, and they had Otto Porter in there make the stupid inbound pass. That was a bad pass by Otto Porter. They should have won a game. They should have won a game. Draymond in the game, he make a better pass. He make a better decision. They win a game.
What was he thinking about?
He don't think.
Yeah, it's bad.
I was watching it live. I was like, did Steve Kerr draw that player for that? That was stupid.
He did. But he still thought my player gonna have some common sense here and not make a bad play here. Because it was Austin Rivers checking him, but it wasn't even like some. All right,
what are you doing?
All right, so that's the y'all want to talk any NFL? I guess my last thing we could draft in a couple of days. We could this will be our little draft. Do y'all have any? What's y'all take on these quarterbacks? Do y'all feel like any of these quarterbacks gonna be good? Do y'all think any of these quarterbacks gonna be like any of these quarterbacks gonna be a franchise quarterback? Because it's not a lot of is it one of those drafts where you think Willis or the Pickett's or somebody gonna be? Because this draft doesn't even seem like it's obviously you got quarterbacks, you got cornerbacks, you got wide receivers, but besides that, nobody even know who going number 1. It's not even definitive who going number 1. Yeah, but they saying that, but who? I mean, a lot of people and all the scouts, he like number 10, number 9. He not even in the top, so nobody know who going number 1.
This is a bad quarterback draft. I think Willis is going to end up going 6 because he has the most raw talent. He has just raw talent, and they say he can be moldable. But this is a bad quarterback draft. None of them should be first-round draft picks. The most ready, they saying, is Pickett. Whatever. He's not good.
He got small hands.
We just
he wear gloves.
You know how you watch quarterbacks, you be like, yeah, he ain't gonna be good. It's just nobody's that good. I think Willis goes at 6 because teams need quarterbacks, and that's just reality. People gonna reach and people gonna draft them, and that's just it's sad. It's sad.
My thing, if you don't love the quarterback, I ain't drafting him.
Me either.
If I don't love him, I ain't drafting him. If he ain't the number 1 guy that's I love him, I ain't drafting him. I pass on all these guys.
Just trade for Jordan Love.
I would trade. I mean, this might sound crazy. I would trade for Baker Mayfield over most of these quarterbacks. Like
I would trade for Tyler Huntley.
I'm not.
I think. What I was hearing, even with the draft, even the first overall pick was a Walker. They say he's not surefire. Like he's Like he's a rusher but never rushed. Like I don't know. I mean, it's just like I don't make. I'm not gonna say it's a down draft because they always like, oh my god, this is a down draft. It's a down draft, and it's never.
It's gonna be diamond.
It's actually a good draft. Even they do it with the NBA, like with the LaMelo Ball draft. I was like, oh, it's a down draft. No, it actually was a great draft class. It's actually one of the best that we've ever seen. So you can never listen to them, but. It's not a lot of oh my god, but it is going to be. I think this draft is going to be like a.
It ain't last year draft.
They reached for him. They went for him. They went for him. But and then even the draft, they say it's a lot of quarterbacks, like the Josh Allen draft. Like all those quarterbacks sucked, besides Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Literally, every single one of them sucked.
But it was a lot of. But even last year, they was right about last year because last year was the wide receiver draft and all of them hit. It was like pick a wide receiver, you got it. This year it's a lot of wide receiver, a lot of cornerbacks, so they might be right about that. I don't know. This draft is gonna be interesting because I don't know. It's interesting when it's quarter because every year quarterbacks always be somebody always overreach for a quarterback. I want to see what's the team that's gonna do it. Or I honestly think this is the year that quarterback's gonna be because this Willis I want him to do good, but it's like it's people falling in love with just
athletes.
Yeah, because it's like, bro. I mean, but that was my take on the Josh Allen. I didn't think Josh Allen. It was like Josh Allen. Like, why is he loving Josh Allen right now? So I could be wrong. Maybe Willis is, this year's Josh Allen. We'll see.
They say Aiden Hutchinson is the most NFL ready prospect. But his high side is like Jared Allen. I mean, isn't Jared Allen?
Jared Allen was nice in Minnesota.
He Hall of Famer, I think. He might have been Hall of Famer, but they saying he's not generational. He's not a Bosa. He's not who Clowney was or Myles Garrett. So they don't want to take him number one. But they saying he's gonna come in the league and get 10 sacks. So people saying he's the safest guy, Aiden Hutchinson. But people want to try to get the best thing. I think Willis ends up going high, and it's unfortunate because he probably gonna end up filling out the league. But, it is.
All right, this is my last question for NFL. Y'all think 49ers is gonna trade Debo?
No.
Yeah.
Because pretty much they saying Thursday, Friday. This is the window. Y'all think why? Why you think you're gonna trade him?
Because he's under contract. You're just gonna keep him, franchise tag him like they do everybody else. If he sit out, he sit out. I mean, so what?
In a league where you can get first round draft picks for a receiver, if somebody come offer him 2 firsts,
then he got to go. Yeah, I agree with that.
They say because the Jets, they saying that the Jets offered them 10, they should take the 10th pick in the draft if the Jets offer them that.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? That's just common sense. Hill
just went for what? Two first?
A first, a second, and a fourth, something.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody come offer you a first round pick at 10 for Deebo Samuel,
you take it.
You take the
immediately. If they offer you a first, any first, wherever the hell is that.
I mean, what are we talking about here? But we'll draft another wide receiver. You're good. You got that hybrid thing working, but it's a first round draft pick, bro. And then that team that trades you has to now pay you because he wants to get paid when everybody else is being paid. Yeah, trade him. You get a first round draft pick. The Chiefs just traded Tyreek Hill, bro. Everybody's expendable. I'm sorry, you're expendable.
The best two receivers in the NFL just got traded. So
yeah, you're expendable, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't know. We'll see, bro. They said the last 3 because if he get traded, because the last 3 all pro wide receivers, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, and it'll be Deebo Samuel, the third one. We all be traded. So crazy year in football, man. Everybody changing teams, but that's all I got. Y'all got anything else?
No.
All right, man. That's the show. Hooty hoo.
Peace.